Hello all, welcome to the Student Medical Reporter. Myself Dhairya. I welcome Dr. Baljeet Mani, pediatrician and expert consultant for today's talk.
Thank you, Dhairya, and
Hello.
hello, audience.
Doctor, I wish to seek your expert opinion regarding the phase of adolescence. So, doctor, I'm observing many changes in myself and the other children of my age. Can you please explain us in detail?
So, Dhairya, you're very right. I think you are in high school now, and this is the age beyond 11 when we define adolescence. And if we go by the example of plant, a plant eventually becomes a tree, and there is a phase of its growth when the reproductive capacity of the plant comes. Similarly, in animals also and human beings, after an age, the changes occur in the body to make him prepare for the adulthood, and this phase is known as adolescence. There various changes take place during this time, and this is particularly a very important age group, and it is very nice that you have brought up this topic.
Thank you, doctor. So, as you just now told us that there are many changes which occur during adolescence. So, what are the changes which are observed? Please let us know in detail.
So there is a second phase of rapid growth. First phase is in the early childhood, and this is the second phase of the rapid growth because of the effect of the hormones, the special hormones that are produced in this age group, and suddenly there are changes in the voice of people, particularly boys, and there are skin changes with more of the sebaceous glands, hair changes, and there are changes which are very readily uh, felt in the person's emotions and intellect, and the overall stature of the person starts molding itself into the adult type.
Thank you, doctor, for the information. So, are the changes which are faced are they same in boys and girls? Well, I think it's not.
Yeah, because of the different genders, you have seen the adult males and adult females. They have different uh, bodies. So accordingly, the changes also in this age group are going to be different. The boys usually have more masculine changes like more hair on the body, face, and the chest, axilla, and pubic hair, and the development of the genitalia is specific to each gender. So these are the changes in the boys, and in girls, the body takes the contour of adult female body type gradually by the development of the um, body shape. There is no voice change in the appreciable voice change in the females, and a particular change that starts in the pubertal age group is the onset of menstruation in the female, which is a regular uh, monthly cycle of the uterine cavity.
So many changes. Yes, I'm observing these. So, doctor, I was wondering what are the reasons for these changes? Can you please enlighten us with it?
So I think I said earlier also that these are the result of the hormonal changes. And why do the hormones start taking changes taking place at this age is because of the genetic signaling of start of the endocrine functions and endocrine glands, and these glands form the hormones, and they cause the changes in the body. In the males, it is chiefly the testosterone, and in the ladies, it is mostly the estrogen. So
So,
these are the typicals which are bringing about the changes in the body.
doctor, I was wondering, like, is this age of puberty like fixed for everyone that it begins at 11 and ends at maybe 17 or 18 years?
Yeah, this is a very important question, and let it to be very clear at this point of time only that the changes are gradual. They don't happen at equal speed in all people, and they don't happen at equal age in all people. So that is all. As I said, it is genetic signaling, and secondary factors like nutrition also act upon that. If the person is ill because of some disease or is not getting proper nutrition, the pubertal changes can happen late. And in today's era, we are seeing a lot of people, lot of children who are stocky or obese. They are experiencing these changes relatively early. So this is not a fixed rule for anyone.
So thank you for the information. So like as you told that hormones like they control our body growth. So are these secreted from the endocrine glands?
Endocrine glands are special glands which produce the chemicals known as hormones. The these chemicals are produced at one organ and they act on the other side. And as I said, these are the hormones which are chiefly the reason for these changes.
Endocrine system, what is it? What does it do? Are the hormones like dependent on endocrine system? I guess all kids of my age need to know more about the endocrine system. Please explain us in detail.
Yeah, so this is a very important question. And if you are a student of biology and if you aspire to become a doctor, then the understanding of this basic thing is very necessary in high school age group age only. The endocrine glands are different glands. Uh, we have chiefly thyroid. Pituitary gland is the master gland, which is the controlling gland of all the glands. Adrenal gland is present above the kidneys, which is the stress uh, dealing organ. And the reproductive endocrine glands are in the testicular and ovarian tissue, which produce the reproductive hormones. So each hormone has got its own action, and these endocrine glands, they have their own particular fixed action.
Okay, doctor, thank you for the information. So, am I right that the pituitary gland is the boss?
Yeah, it is. He is the head of the department, and he will decide. The pituitary gland will decide which organ has to be given which signal. So if thyroid is suppressed, the thyroid hormones are less, and the uh, pituitary gland senses this and it produces more of the thyroid stimulating hormone.
Mhm.
Similarly, the adrenal feedback mechanism also is according to that, and the ACTH hormone is produced more if the adrenal gland is functioning less. And similarly with the reproductive glands also. So this is an excellent chemical feedback, biofeedback system which operates for the endocrine system.
Thank you, doctor, for the information. So, like as you discussed, that hormones, like they control the growth of our body. So these days, like I am hearing that many people are facing the malfunctioning of these hormones. So, can you suggest us a lifestyle like we can so that like we can obtain so that we don't suffer from these diseases?
Yes, very important, and this is particularly the age group when you should learn this because uh, our glands are affected by many factors. It is the physical health of the individual, what he eats, and how the exercise behavior of that individual is, and also according to various other factors, genetic factors. So the hormonal system acts best when we are taking proper nutritious diet, we are having a good exercise and physical activity behavior, and we are having a proper uh, thinking process, because thinking process is one which affects the hormones indirectly. For example, if you are a stressful personality, you are going to produce a lot of steroid hormones inside, and that will lead to eventually hypertension and diabetes. So all these factors, they act upon the endocrine system, and that is why in this age group only you should learn that all these uh, good lifestyle habits have to be brought into your life routine.
Thank you, doctor, for this information. Like, apart from these changes happening in the body, do we find some issues in their behavior also? So, like, what are the behavioral changes in adolescence?
So, uh, from a child to adulthood journey, it is a very delicate journey because the body is changing, the mind is changing, and you are under the influence of not only your hormones but also in the influence of your peer group. And you definitely have seen that a lot of teens, they get susceptible to early smoking, drinking, drug use, and that leads to further mental illness, sleep disorders, suicidal behavior, and they adolescent age group, because the mind is not very mature, the decision taking process is very not functioning well. So it is seen that a lot of adolescents who are driving in this age group, they meet with accidents, and
Like fast
that is why,
driving.
because they have a habit of taking risk. So risk taking behavior starts in this age group because of all multiple reasons, and that is why this is a very very delicate age group and very stressful for some children.
Oh my God, so many changes in the body, so many changes in the behavior. This might be a really difficult age. So, doctor, what care must be taken during adolescence?
So just we have discussed, we have to maintain our healthy lifestyle. We have to have a very good bathing and brushing of our activities, like maintaining our hair, specific hygiene like care during the menstrual periods in females. You have to have a good exercise and physical activity behavior. And whenever you are in a peer group which consumes the drugs, alcohols, or early onset of physical relations, definitely this is a big no, because your body is not right for that age. Number one. Number two, the capacity of the human mind to understand what is right or wrong is not mature at this age. And lastly, I would say that TV viewing and video games, they change our psyche a lot. So maximum allowed time for both of these, called screen time, is 3 hours in adolescent age, 3 to 4 hours, not beyond that. What I am observing is that you must might have also observed that this is spending up to 8 hours to 10 hours in some people. So these are the essential things which need to be brought into our daily life if we have to go through sail through this period successfully.
Thank you, doctor. So, after listening to your consultancy, these are the key messages which I learned. We should regulate our emotion and our mood. We should learn what's happening with our body from our parents or our personal doctor. We should not fall prey to the peer pressure and unregulated information. We should say a big no to drugs, smoking, alcohol, and physical relations. We should maintain a good diet and physical activity balance. And we should seek the professional advice if needed.
Yes,
Thank you.
definitely, and yeah, definitely, and this is a very nice topic you brought forward, and I would request all the adolescents of today in India to adopt good lifestyles, to seek the opinion of doctors when they experience some lot of stress, anxiety, or they want to know what is happening with their bodies. If they do not get enough information from their parents, don't fall prey to the invalid information what you get from the internet, from the unregulated sources. And definitely, it was very nice talking to you, Daria.
Thank you, doctor. Thank you, audience. Please like, share, and subscribe our video.
Thank you.
Thank you.